This is where things get interesting. If you hold stock in any company, any single one, that now does any kind of pride ad, you can sue. That's right. The Bud Light effect is now market law because we are seeing North Face, Kohl's, Target, Bud Light. It's hitting all of them. Now, if you hold share in any stocks in any one of these companies, you can sue and say, I want an injunction on these efforts because they are going to destroy the stock value. There's no question. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying you're going to win. I'm not a lawyer. Talk to the lawyer YouTubers. They'll know better than me. But I think it's fair to say that there is a reasonable argument to say we want an injunction on corporation whatever from putting up these pride displays or advertising or marketing or donating because we can see consumers react negatively to it, and I don't want them to destroy the stock value. Maybe they'll argue, you have no standing because the stock value hasn't decreased. But I think as long as you're a stockholder, you should have standing. And they may say, we're not going to issue an injunction because we don't know what the results will be. But it'll get interesting then. Because you then argue in court, it will get bad. And then when it does, now you've got something to say to that court. You owe me money. Think about what that would be like. I mean, I don't think you can do that. Ask a lawyer again. But imagine if a judge was like, we're not going to bar a company from promoting this stuff because it's marketing and, some people like it. And you're like, I am going to lose $10,000. Okay, if my stock drops. Let's say I'm going to lose tens of thousands of dollars. Let's say you've got a large portion of the stock. If they do this, I will lose a lot of money. And who's going to be responsible? Is the court going to assume responsibility? No. But if they don't issue an injunction, it's their fault. Well, then corporation issues the woke ad, the boycott hits, stock tanks. So really, the only reasonable thing to do is to not invest. Again, no advice to you. I'm saying a reasonable person, I'll be careful here. A reasonable person would likely assume that they should not invest in any company that's promoting pride stuff, pride merchandise, or woke ideology, because your stock's going to go down. You're going to lose money. If you invest in a company that prioritizes the woke cult over meritocratic sales policy, you'll lose money.